Here we go. This is one of the many buckets that we need to can because we have plenty of it. Yeah, it's very nice and ripe, ready for canning. So we have the option of doing a quick and easy freezer jam, the quick and easy freezer jelly recipe, or we're gonna do this is actually what we're gonna do, the cooked jam recipe. And then there's also the cooked jelly recipe. We're gonna do this one here, cooked jam recipe for peach. We need 4½ cup of finely chopped peaches, 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, and 3 cups of sugar. This one here, this is what we choose, so less sugar. This one will need less sugar. So we need around 4 pounds of peaches and 1 lemon. And we got a ton of peaches because we harvested a lot this year. So we're gonna try to can them. And this will be what we're gonna do. Cooked jam recipes. So stay tuned. Peeling the peaches. Well, it's easier to ripe. It's easier to peel when it's ripe, but when it's not ripe, completely, you can blanch it, right?
Yeah.
What is blanching? Because we're not doing it this year.
Blanching is just like you do it with tomatoes too. Before canning tomatoes, you dump them in boiling water for a few seconds. And then the skin blisters up just like if you get a sunburn.
So
and then it peels right off for the fruit.
So that's blanching. You boil the water, and then
Dip
dip it, and then you peel it. So it's easier to peel. Slice it. We're gonna do this for all of the peaches that we're gonna be planting. This is what we're gonna do for the next few hours. Same. Peel, slice and chop. Peel, slice and chop. There's more here, so you just easily remove that. See, remove it, easy. So the seeds will right there, and then same thing. Slice. So this is gonna be same old for the next hundreds of peaches that we're gonna be doing. Same thing. There you go. That looks good. Finely chopped. So here we go. We're peeling another peaches. See, when they are ripe enough, they're easy to peel. You don't need to blanch it. So when it's ripe enough, you don't need to blanch. So it peels easy. You just have to peel the skin. Here we go. It's pretty good. And then you remove that. You have to remove the seeds because we don't want to can the seeds. We don't need it. There we go. Then maybe remove this, I guess. Slice it thin. Our goal here is slice it thin, then set it sideways. Turn it around. Chop. Chop, 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 chop. So it's easy to remove. You don't have to dig, the seeds. You just have to do that. And then, see, kind of wiggle it a little bit. When you wiggle it, then it opens up. And remove some of this. Remove. Get there. This is easier if you remove this. This might change the color. There we go. And then chop, chop. Or you can do it in group, so you're saving time. Or maybe 3 at a time. Go. Chop, chop, chop. Finely chop fresh peaches. There you go. Same. So we're gonna do this for the next hour. bowl. So you have room. This is your, you put it in the bowl so you get room to work. There you go. Same thing. You gotta have to finely chop it. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it would be nicer if you're gonna have it even size. So for one recipe, we need 4.5 cups. These peaches are actually our harvest for the year, which is we have like pounds and pounds that we ended up harvesting. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buckets of peaches. It's pretty good. Just so you know, if you have a hard time peeling it, you can always blanch it. So blanching is when you boil the water, you dip the peach and you peel it. It's easier to peel that way when it's not so ripe. There you go. Fresh from the garden. So yummy. It's really, really yummy. Here we go. Good. And wiggle the knife a little bit. Wiggle the knife. See, it will come out. And then you slice it like so. And then wiggle the knife like that. So it will easily remove the seeds. So we're gonna do this for all the peaches that we need to can. For one recipe, we need 4.5 cups of peaches. this is the recipe for what we're trying to follow, using the Sure Jell Premium Fruit Pectin for less or no sugar. And since we're following this, we're gonna put the jam, and it's a peach. It's going to be, the recipe is, one recipe is 4.5 cups of finely chopped peaches, 2 tablespoons of lemon, 3 cups of sugar. That's for one recipe. Since we are making 2 recipes in one batch, we're gonna have to double everything. So it's gonna be 6 cups of sugar. For peach, it says 3 cups of sugar, and since we're gonna do 2 recipes, that's why we added 6 cups for this one. Okay, according to the recipe here, it said combine 1/4 cup of sugar from measured amount, which is this one here, and 1 package of Sure Jell. So that's for one recipe. Since we are gonna use 2 recipes, then it will be 1/2 cup of sugar and 2 packages of Sure Jell. This is a 1/4 cup measuring. We're gonna just use measure 1/4, level it, so make sure it's accurate. Put it here, 1, and then for another recipe here, this is another 1/4. Make sure you level it so you have a accurate measurement. That's another 1/4 here. There we go. Okay, so this is what we're using for canning the Sure Jell. No sugar needed, which is there's actually some sugar in the recipe, or minimal sugar, for less or no sugar. It's right there. This came with the package of this one right here. There's 1/4 cups of sugar here times 2, since we're gonna have 2 recipes. So one package. So it said combined 1/4 sugar and 1 package of this one. Another package. This is number 2. If you will open the package here, since that was totally new, you can see that it came with the recipe, which we used to follow what we're doing right now. Same thing. So we're following this recipe here. Okay, so that just came from there. This is package number 2. And then there you go, you just mix it together until they're all mixed. It's pretty good. This is the finely chopped peaches that we have. It's all nice and chopped finely right there. And the recipe said we need 4.5 cups of this one per recipe. So we're gonna measure this one. For one recipe, I need 4.5 cups This is a top. Pour any half of this. This one in a saucepan. So put it in there. Let's put it here. And this is our saucepan here. So we're just gonna measure. It's said to use a dry top for measuring your, not the liquid one. Okay, so this is one top. There's one top here, one. And then this is top number 2. And then top number 3. Top number 4. And then this is half. Well, good thing we have extra in the refrigerator, with this being short. Let me just, we have more in the ref, so I'll be back. Let's put them in there. There we go. We have extra just in case we need it. And there you go. We do need it. Yeah. There we go. There's our half. So this is good for one recipe. So since we're making 2 recipes, we're gonna have to add another 4.5 in here. So that's for one recipe. Okay. This is another prepared finely chopped peaches, which should be around almost 4.5, if not 4.5. So same thing, just gonna measure it. We're gonna measure it according to the recipe, which we need 4.5. There's one. There's one. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And then I don't think this is enough again. I think we have extra. Just gonna grab the extra. Here we are again. We need to peel this one. That's a half. Okay, so for 2 recipes, this is a total of 9 cups. Since it's 4.5 plus 4.5, that is 9. So there you go. Let's move that one. That's total of 9 cups right here. The recipe. It looks really nice and fine. Right there. So according to the recipe here, it said for each recipe of 4.5 cups, you need 2 tablespoons of lemon, fresh lemon. Well, we don't have fresh lemon, but we have this one here. This is what we're gonna use. 100% lemon juice from real lemon. So hopefully this is good enough. We need 2 tablespoons for every 4.5 cups of lemon, peach. So we're gonna need total of 4 tablespoons. This is 1 tablespoon here. So that's 1. That's 2. Three. 4. So we're just gonna stir it. Make sure that it's all combined. That's pretty good, I think. Okay, so earlier today we had our mixture of Sure Jell and sugar, which we're gonna add it to the fruit. So we're gonna just add it. Put it to the recipe here. You have to combine the Sure Jell and sugar, stir into the fruit. So we're stirring it here. Just gonna pour it. There we go. And just gonna stir it here. This is the sugar here. We're gonna add it. As 1 minute. So now it's time to remove it from heat. So I'm turning this off since it's already boiled for 1 minute. And then it's said to remove from heat. Oh, that's hot. Remove from heat. So there you go. So we're gonna be ready to can this one. So that's the jar. That's our funnel, and we're gonna fill this up to
about a 1/4 inch from the top.
Yeah, a 1/4 inch from the top. You need this?
Yes, we also need a band.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna need that, and so we're gonna scoop it. Up to.
So there's a line inside the funnel.
There is a line?
Yeah, that I think works out about right. We'll have to see in a second.
That's pretty much.
That's pretty close.
That's like 1/2 inch.
Okay. You ever see the line there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that line was for. I thought that was a filling line. But I can go a little over. That's what you want to do.
Not that much though. It's really close. That would be. That's pretty good, probably. Let's see. Yeah, that's like a 1/4, right? Let's do that. That's a sanitized lid.
Sanitized and preheated.
We sanitize it for like 10 minutes minimum. It's not properly in.
Well, I know. I need something for my hand first. I remember this spot from last time.
We just done sealing it, and then we're ready to put it in our steamer, canning steamer.
The canning pot.
So we have this one. We already boiled that, so it's not gonna be too long. Oops.
That's alright. It gets wet anyways from steam.
There we go. So we're gonna have to start.
Number one.
So all the holes should be
Steam.
it shouldn't be blocked with a thing, so the steam will have the chance to go out.
Jar number 2.
Jar number 2. There we go. And it's time for the filling it. Filling it.
Perfection.
Yeah, it's more like a quarter. Is it minimum or maximum quarter?
I didn't read the directions.
Filling 2 with E in 1/4 inch. That's within 1/4.
Yeah.
We didn't clean up the other one.
I didn't see anything on the other one.
It has to be like a clean seal.
Yes, I didn't see anything on the other one.
And
Up two, so
that's our lid there.
like
That is sanitized. So warning, it's gonna be hot, so you need the pot holder. You don't want to burn yourself.
get your little silicone oven glove on.
Okay.
And this one is made for the kitchen.
Yep.
I'm not going to say the brand
And
name
so
because
that's our steamer.
they're not
This
sponsored.
is the thing. We have our. Here we go.
Oh, wait a second. Let me put that in there, then I don't have to worry about dripping.
We have a knife there for. What is the purpose of the knife?
The knife, one, helps the air bubble, any air bubbles get out,
air
and
bubbles.
two, the heat, no heat shock right onto the
the
glass.
glass. It's not gonna crack your glass.
So I've always used a knife. They actually make something.
That usually your fault. There's a line there. Did you pass the line?
Yes, remember?
Oh,
You
okay.
had me past the line. I remember what I'm doing. We're going a little over the line 'cause that's what you
Okay, so
were
there we
wanting.
go. So that should be within 1/4 inch. And then we're gonna grab a lid, steam lid. We have a ring there.
Easy this way.
So you clean up the
rim.
the rim and the lip of the glass, so make sure that we have a good seal. Oh, hot. Use a pot holder. That's what it is for.
Yeah, but for putting on the threads, the first few threads, I like it this way.
Yeah.
But then I can pick it up, set it, get a good grip, and then give it its little, not too tight, just a little, you feel it went just down to snug, and then like a smidgen more.
Alright. Make sure that you don't cover the holes. That's where the steam will come out. Same old, same old. Remove the funnel, 1/4 of an inch in
Between the fill level and the top of the rim.
Clean the lip.
Nice and clean still, see?
Clean the lip to make sure you have a good seal.
Screw it on a couple threads. Get my silicone oven mitt back on. Take it up by the rim, give it a little, and onto the cooker.
Okay.
Glove off. Start the whole process again.
So this is the last one, since we empty it out. So for, what is the size of this pint? I mean 16 ounce, 8 ounce.
Pint.
So the jar is a 1 pint. So recipe definitely is the perfect size. Hold on, this is a little.
It's dipped. It's supposed to be self-centering.
So what we did is we filled all the jars, put it on what is the name of the steamer? Oh,
Looks like
it's
we
a
had a lot.
steam canner.
Yeah, this is the newer style. When I was a little kid and grew up, the canning pots look like that.
Yeah.
The speckled stuff. But this is the new
So
fangled.
this is the new one that we have.
There's your
It's,
steam vent.
there. So what we're gonna do is we put the water that we have in here to a boil, and then once the steam will come out of this hole here, then it's time to time it. So there we go. Okay, so that's what it's called, ideal fruit canner. So timing begins with the steamer flows from the vent, which is that vent, and then we're doing peaches, but we're going hot pot, not cold pot. So we're just gonna try to copy the plums, right, Ba?
Yes.
Which is around 15 minutes for the plums.
Mm-hmm.
Just something like that.
And it should work.
Yeah. Okay, so it started to steam. So our timer starts right now. Timer 15 minutes. There you go, 15 minutes for this. Steaming for 15 minutes. Oh, wrong. There. it's hot, make sure you use your Did you hear those, puppy?
Yeah.
You know what that means?
They're selling.
They're selling. Isn't it what it means?
Yeah.
When they pop, it seals.
Anyone counting how many pops we had so far?
I think there were 4 already. Anybody home? There you go. That's when they pop, it means they're sealing. So you gotta make sure that you use one of these canning things because this is going to be hot. There you go. Carry it. And put it here. And the top. Go. Removing another one. Oh, here another pup.
Snap, scratch, pop.
There you go. Right there. Make sure you use one of this. Let's get a carry your jar safely without burning yourself. Here we go. This is our final product. Sealed. Most of it pop. I don't know how many pop, but it's already sealed. You know what that means. It's time to store it in a cool, dry place. This is good for 1 year, 1.5 years, something like that. If you store it properly. Very good. Yummy, yummy. Peach jam.
Yum, yum.
Yummy.